Yeah, so now more than 3 million users, and in the last 2 months, so April, May, 10,000 in April, 20,000 in May, contributing to new traders. So really representing this new wave, as you mentioned, of new wave of security firms. And speaking of restructuring, you mentioned about that. I think FinHey has also evolved as an organization. So maybe you could speak a little bit about what that means exactly. What is
Yep.
restructuring meant for FinHey? And I think FinHey has also become evolved into what we call like a smart investment platform, right? With
Right.
all of its products authorized by the State Securities Commission in Vietnam. So maybe you can talk about that and what it means for FinHey moving forward.
Sure. So prior to the security firm that we bought, positioned ourselves as micro investors. So we had a lot of what I call small and medium sized investor type. And there's a lot of them out there in the market. And we do see potential in a Apple sort of, I would say, segment, what I mass affluent. So generally, we have a mass audience segment. We have the mass affluent. So this is a new target segment that we want to capture next. Since we already have 3 million of the mass already, but now the potential for the mass affluent is still huge in the market. Having a security firm that we bought strengthen our positioning. So we are no longer just micro investment platform, but become an online investment platform, a smart online investment platform. What the definition by smart? So what we have seen so far in the market, the insight that we did the research on, the mass affluent or the semi-pro investor or traders, they generally have full-time jobs. Generally, they're quite busy. And in a week, they can make a trade, around one trade per day. The very micro moment, and they don't have a lot of time to do research, looking in depth into the company performance. So for us, as a business service provider, a smart investment platform means we provide concise and relevant information to them. For example, basic information from revenue, growth, listed company, and also we provide tools for them so they can make trades within single clicks. And also we create smart portfolio so that they can invest into that smart portfolio in a few clicks instead of need to choose strategy and all of this. So that repositioning us smart. So there are more and more smart tools available on our platform, allowing users to actually invest easily and seamlessly. I want to incorporate into this as AI application as well. As you can see, OpenAI, ChatGPT being available last year, and GPT-4 pretty much available already. So we are using GPT-4 on certain goal within our business. We have a lot of data, business data. So we want to aggregate that and then feed relevant data to user without having a number of analysts behind and feeding out data to end consumers. So that AI component helps improving that smart component that we have within our platform.
Mhm. Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask about that AI component a little bit later on. So for listeners, stay tuned. We're gonna get to that. But first, I just wanted to recap. So this, I would say, like transition from micro investment platform to smart investment platform really represents like a shift in focus or an expanded focus, rather in
Yep.
terms of the market that you're looking at, right? So not just again, not just the mass audience as you mentioned, but mass affluent who actually are interested and have the money to trade and make these investments, but need information, need more education and accessibility and convenience when making these investments. In our last podcast, you talked about all these different products that Finay has. Apart from the stock trading, there's also savings. There's also I think gold investment as well, and all of that. So, have you noticed any particular new interesting trends in terms of investor behavior on the Finay platform over the past year?
Yeah. We observed our user behavior since in our last podcast and what happened around the world in Vietnam market. And end of last year, we have seen user being more conservative. So it's
Mhm.
yeah, similar to other platform around the world.
Not really unique. Yeah.
So we have seen user change their behavior from risk taker into more conservative approach. So they put a lot more money into the fixed income product that we have within our platform. However, recently the market been performing quite okay. We start in the shift in money flow from fixed income into equity, specifically stock. And our volume been increasing in the last few days. Vietnam market also increase in volume to show that the size of the market itself quite correlated with the index and our trading volume. So that's what we have observed so far. However, we still have a group of users that are still using fixed income. So they are quite strong and female dominant. Like to save, have a solid return. However, male dominant tend to be more risk taker in the event of market uptrend. They shift their fixed income to equity investment, which is quite interesting that we have observed so far.
I guess that's maybe like a cultural thing within Vietnam with regards to how they think about savings and money.